Hey, how's it going? Thanks for being here. My name is Tommy Gentleman. I am the owner of Tide 55 Digital Marketing. Thanks for coming along to this video. When you're busy and you want to grow your business, you want to increase your revenue, one of the things that you can do is turn to your marketing strategy. Now, these days, a big part of the marketing strategy is using digital marketing, social media, and email campaigns, amongst other things. So in this video, I just want to bring your attention to the most important thing that so many business owners, so many companies forget when it comes to digital marketing. And that is that the other side of that screen is a human being. And so in this video today, I'm going to share with you 3 very important key points that will help you not only to have more people engage with your content, more people open your emails, but essentially help you to build stronger, more meaningful relationships with your customers and your marketplace to gain you more market share so that you can sell more products and services and increase the revenue in your business. So, without further ado, let's get into point number 1. Okay, so the first thing, look, marketing is really all about relationships. It's about connecting with your customers, connecting with your market, and connecting with people who may be able to build a better understanding of your products and services to then either take them up themselves or refer them to a friend. Now, when they refer them to a friend, that's called word of mouth. Now, we get it a lot when we work with clients and we're looking into their sales process and we're saying, what is the most popular way of you attaining new business? And more often than not, word of mouth is one of the top 3 ways in which they achieve new business. Now, the thing about word of mouth is that it happens all of the time on social media, but we just don't maybe draw such a obvious comparison between somebody literally speaking to their friend and saying, hey, if you're looking for that, you should go and see these people, versus someone on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, or TikTok tagging a friend or sharing a post on their own feed. Because really, whenever we put our name to something, it is a recommendation and therefore it is word of mouth. It's just done in a very different way, but the same result is achieved. Hey, Dave shared a post on his Facebook and he said that this was a good service to have or to go and buy. As I see Dave's post, I'm thinking, well, thanks Dave for letting me know about that. And that is word of mouth. So that's why with content creation, it's very important to know that when you are achieving great content and regular content, that you are increasing the chances of word of mouth being apparent in your daily business marketing strategy. And that's a very powerful and it's a pretty positive way of stepping out there and increasing the amount of leads that you have using a tried and tested method, if of course word of mouth is something that you're already championing. So let's not use it as an excuse because it's the internet, because it's social media, and make sure that your content is regular, is engaging, is about the other person, not all about you, because that way you're going to achieve more interaction, more engagement, and therefore more interactive digital versions of word of mouth. Hey, forgive me for jumping in, but look, you're here watching this video and I want to know more about you. As someone who's watching this video here, please do let me know who you are and what you do and what brought you to this video today. You may have noticed we don't have that many subscribers, enough to field a football team, mind, but we haven't got that many. So we'd love you to join us on this journey, and therefore we can share more information with you that will help you as a business owner with your marketing, with your mindset, and anything else in between. So thanks for watching, hit subscribe, and if you want to know when our videos are out, hit the notification bell and YouTube will tell you every time we upload a new one. Thanks for watching, back to the video. The next point today is to really look at the difference between digital marketing and more traditional offline marketing. And what I'm talking about in particular is imagining the last event that you went to, where there was people there showcasing their products and services. You had people that were on stalls, maybe they had their, their banners and their cards, and they were trying to get them in your face, right? They were trying to sort of climb all over you and get their message out and show you what they were all about, what they're selling. They're trying to get that in your hand so that you take it home and probably just put it in the bin. Think about the last time that happened. And now think about the last time somebody just put social media content in front of you and you just scrolled past it with your thumb. Now that happens every single day, doesn't it? But the truth is the two are very similar. It's about a business just trying to push a message right in front of your face. It's about a business saying, hey, buy my stuff because we're really good. Now, the way to get it right on both levels is to make the conversation all about the person on the other end, not about you, not about you as the business. So if you're a business owner and you're watching this and you're thinking, how can I improve my engagement and the dent that I make using social media? Well, think about it in the same way as you think about an offline event. If you're trying to throw business cards in people's faces, they're not going to want to know. But if you ask great questions, if you care, if you're considerate, if you're observing what they're doing and how they're doing it and then commenting on that, then you're more likely to strike up a relationship, to build some rapport, and to eventually have some kind of trade on time or money. And the same goes for on social media. The digital marketing strategies are the same, and do you know why? Because it's still a human being on the other side. So many companies get social media entitlement syndrome. They think just because they're on social media and they're making some content that they're going to get a connection with their target market. It's absurd because their target market are human beings and they have their own internal dialogue, they have their own agenda, they have their own needs and wants. And if you're just trying to throw a message at their face, they're going to scroll past it. It's as simple as that. So to really make your content engage, make it land, make it connect, and ultimately make it increase the chances of you achieving more revenue, you have to make it about them. You have to, same as with offline, ask great questions, be observing everything that they're doing, really care, really be kind, and take the time. Because, ladies and gents, it is an exchange. It's an exchange of time and then an exchange of money. And that's how it works. That's how sales are built and made and constructed. Time and money. So if you can get an exchange of time first, i.e. you can go out there and create a conversation, you can really care, you can observe what's going on, you can be considerate and you can listen to your audience and therefore help them through your engagement, through your content, through making an effort, then you're more likely to get a trade of time, which then could lead to a trade of money. And the cool thing about social media is the more that you build these connections and this web of people that are connecting with you and sharing your stuff and liking it and commenting, and even if it's just a handful of people, it still increases the chances of more people seeing it due to the way the algorithm looks upon your efforts favorably. So it really is a win-win-win-win situation when you do it like this. So less about you and less about how great you are and more about the kind of thoughts, feelings, problems, challenges, desires and ambitions that your customers have and speaking directly with them, not to them. And again, we're the experts at this if you want our help, if you want us to just take care of it. So many of our clients comment on how happy they are that we are able to emulate and amplify their voice, their brand, and their company personality. So much so that their customers comment on how great their social media efforts have been lately. And of course, we know that it's us that's been helping them to get their message out there much further and wider. We take a lot of pride in that. We absolutely love doing that and helping other companies. And we would love to be able to help you with this. So you could take all this on board and start doing it yourself, and I would encourage that and invite you to do so. But I'd also say if you want it done to a world-class level, you want to take care of it, then email us on this email address here, because we would love to represent you and amplify your brand and your message in 2021 and onwards. Now this point is in this video because I've recently had an experience of what I think is possibly the worst subject line in an email that I've ever received. And much like you, I've received millions of emails. Now, what was this subject line, I hear you ask? Well, it was, "Can we have a meeting?" Question mark. Now, of course, if it was from someone who I knew, then I might look at that and go, oh yeah, sure, like that's quite an important way of saying that you need to speak to me, like fine. If it was someone I knew, if it was a client, if it was a friend, if it was a partner that we deal with in business, then yeah, I might open it. But it was a stranger, it was a cold email. Now, the last thing that you want to do as a business owner when you've got a lot going on, you've got enough to be thinking about, is answer an email asking for a meeting from a stranger that you know is just trying to sell you something. Now, even if that thing that they've got for you is what you desperately need, you're probably not not going to even open that email, because as a human being, your brain is conditioned to protect yourself first and foremost. And when someone asks you a question which challenges your control and organization and relationship with time itself, you're going to say no. Subconsciously, you're going to read that and go no, because you want to protect yourself, you want to keep it away from your time, you want to make sure that you're putting yourself first and protect yourself versus having a conversation about how someone else is going to benefit from selling something to you. So look, if you are sending out emails and you're writing subject lines which are essentially a yes and no answer, or are suggesting that you want to promote your agenda or push your agenda up against somebody else, then I would strongly recommend you to think more creatively about how you address your target market. Now, if that person who sent me that email had said something like, "When are you free to talk?" then that may have caught my attention in a more positive way. If they said something like, "How much do you know about this?" then that may have enticed me to want to know more, because it's not poking and pushing and threatening me and my relationship with time. Sounds extreme, I know, but you know as well as I do as a business owner that time's precious. Time counts. I say it, time is the currency of life, and you don't want to be spending your time in the wrong places. So think about how your customers and your audience react and respond to the email subject lines that you're using. Think about them, be creative, use open questions in your subject lines, and make sure that you understand and respect that there is no entitlement here. You are not entitled to them opening that email, engaging with it, booking a meeting, or buying anything from you. That's not a given. Lose the entitlement. You have to earn it. You have to build relationships. You have to build mutual respect and rapport. You have to earn that and trade time and money, time and money. And it all starts with that email, So let's not get it wrong. Get a good, positive, open-ended subject line which invokes some curiosity and some care, and you're more likely to get that open rate to rise. Hope that helps. So I sincerely hope that you've taken some positive value from this video. Caring for your customers is so important. You should never be thinking that you're entitled to anything in business. You've got to earn it, especially now when relationships are so important. Reach out, make the effort, go the extra mile, and if you need any help in your communications, in your digital marketing, strategy and execution, then get in touch with us at wave@tide55.com. See you again soon. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on business, marketing, and creative ways of getting your message out there. Thanks a lot. Cool.